Thank you for participating in the 2024 Judicial Symposium on Intellectual Property. The title of this year's symposium is IP Dispute Resolution in Japan, the United States and Europe. The first day of this year's symposium is the court part. Our program today involves mock trials from different countries, followed by a panel discussion. My name is Kazue Togashi, and I am the Master of Ceremonies at today's proceedings. Thank you. So, to start the symposium, I would like to welcome Supreme Court Justice Ryosuke Yasunami to make some opening remarks on behalf of the organizers. Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to make a few remarks on behalf of the organizers of this symposium today. This symposium is being held in cooperation with 6 organizations engaged in dispute resolution regarding IP in Japan. These are the Supreme Court, the IP High Court, the Ministry of Justice, the Patent Office, the Japan Federation of Bar Association, and the Lawyers Intellectual Property Network. There are these 6 items. This year's event is the 8th symposium since it began in 2017. This year, we have invited judges, attorneys at law, and examiners from Europe and the US to visit Japan for the symposium. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to everyone who will participate in this year's event. In our increasingly borderless and globalized economy, IP disputes are likely to cross national boundaries and different regions. As such, the trend towards internationalization is becoming even more pronounced. From the perspective of international harmonization, it is important to cooperate with other countries to properly understand international trends and issues, as well as to deepen our knowledge and understanding of each other's legal systems and the way trials are managed. Through this symposium, we bring together practitioners from countries around the world to share information and exchange opinions about their legal systems and the values behind them. We think this can make a meaningful contribution to dispute resolution. Through the resulting mutual understanding, we hope to bring the justice systems in our countries even closer together. In Japan, the IP High Court was established in 2005. 2 years ago, it moved to a new location as part of the business court located in Nakameguro, Tokyo. The business court brings together divisions of the court responsible for business-related cases, including IP disputes, commercial and economic disputes, as well as business reconstruction and insolvency cases. By promoting mutual cooperation among such specialized divisions, actively promoting efficiency through digitalization, and further enhancing and strengthening its expertise and international awareness, the court is aiming to become a new type of court that meets the expectations of its users and enhances the international competitiveness of Japan's civil justice systems. The IP field in Japan has a long history of international networking activities. Since the opening of the business court, we have welcomed many visitors from outside Japan and look forward to strengthening these networks even more. We hope that this symposium will help further deepen our approach to international networking. So, in today's program, sponsored by the court, judges and attorneys at law from Japan, the UPC in Europe, the US and the UK will conduct mock trials from each country about patent validity via a patent infringement lawsuit. After that, we will hold a panel discussion featuring judges and attorneys at law from both inside and outside Japan about the examination of patent validity in court. In addition to looking back over the details of the mock trials, the panel discussion will also feature descriptions of the characteristics of court examinations involved in patent infringement lawsuits in each country. The participants will discuss several important points from the perspective of patent attorneys in their jurisdictions. I hope that these discussions will prove to be highly stimulating and cover wide-ranging topics about civil justice outside the narrow borders of civil case procedures and IP rights. In addition, tomorrow's part, hosted by the JPO, will discuss the relationship between the Patent Office and the court and provide a holistic understanding of the dispute resolution procedures related to patents. Over the next 2 days, I hope that we will provide a fulfilling program covering the latest talking points and issues related to IP dispute resolution in Japan, the US, and Europe. We are pleased to see so many people in the audience today, and this year as well, we are continuing to provide simultaneous internet streaming in both English and Japanese, which we started at JSIP 2020, so that people from all over the world can view the conference. Through the forums provided by international conferences, we want to encourage global cooperation in the handling of IP disputes and provide useful information to facilitate their resolution. The IP Strategic Programme 2024, announced by the Japanese government in June, also raised various topics about building an intellectual property ecosystem. I would like to conclude my remarks by expressing my hope this symposium will be meaningful to all of you and that we will have a lively discussion in the limited time available. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you, Supreme Court Justice Yasunami, for your remarks.